Autumn in the Napa Valley is a particularly pretty time of year. The crush is over, and the leaves are beginning to fall from the vines, and an occasional tree here and there is becoming really vibrant with its fall colors. When we arrived at the Hyatt Regency Lake Tahoe resort, we saw some snow on the ground, which was carried over from a previous storm. It was mostly green, and the trees were green, but it was quite pretty. Trevor and Pat had come out from Pennsylvania to visit a friend in Reno, and there he rented a four-wheel drive vehicle, so we had lots of opportunity to go and not worry about the weather. This pending snow didn't seem to affect us. We traveled by way of Route 20, which is a very scenic road in Northern California and Nevada, and headed for Nevada City, which is a great little town. After having lunch in the National Hotel, we wandered around town quite a bit and got a lot of good sightseeing done and got a real good feeling for this town. Great place. I love Nevada City. After we left Nevada City, we went back down to the Hyatt Regency and sat around the open fire and watched the sky and the lake. As the storm was coming in, the sky was really showing it, and the fireplace outside was warming and great fun. On Tuesday the 24th, about 11:30 in the morning, it began to snow. Trevor and Pat weren't getting a big kick out of it. They tolerated it, but Diana and I really thought it was a lot of fun. We don't get in snow very often, and it's great fun where we are. We can just drive out of it whenever we want to and drive into it whenever we want to. So it's quite a treat for us. We're Californians. After we settled back in, we next day took a ride around the lake and went over to Sunnyside, which is a great little resort area on the lake. I've seen it a number of times, but I've never seen it with snow on the trees. It's really quite attractive. There's a boat harbor along the shore, which makes it additionally fun. And the snow was so new on the trees, it kind of looked like cherry blossoms. Our next big event was preparing the Thanksgiving meal, which was a big point of doing all of this. We carried all of our materials and food up and got it all ready. Even though it was snowing outside, we did manage to get a really great meal put together, and here we all are saluting ourselves. Pat and Trevor had to leave so they could make their flight and get back to Pennsylvania, but Diana and I had the opportunity to take one more day, so we drove up to the Ritz-Carlton and had a light lunch there and a drink and just looked the place over, and it's really a very pretty place. When Diana and I left, we came down Route 80 and made one stop just to take a picture of the water trough, the old water carrying system from the Sierras on down.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, well, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer